Hello everyone! Today I would like to do OSPF version 2 multi-area configuration. But before we continue, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel with notification bell on, and please show your support by hitting like button. So let's do it! So this is our network to be completed today. We have 3 routers R1, R2, R3. We have 2 layer 3 switches D1, D2 and 2 hosts PC1 and PC2. Then we need to configure multi-area OSPF with area 1, area 0 backbone area and area 2. And at the end I want to be sure that connectivity from my PC2 and PC1 is okay and I can reach internet throughout my network and, for example, to ping Google or 8888 IP address. So let's get started. Okay, let's do OSPF multi-area configuration. I already configured all IP addresses on all devices. Let's just check. Show IP interface brief. We have IP on 3 interfaces. Show IP interface brief. We have IP here. Show IP interface brief. We have IP here and host. IP here. Let's check connectivity for now. 172.16.100.254. I can ping default gateway from this one. Ping 172.16.12.2. Success. And here ping 10.12.0.1. IP of router R1, success. Let's see what we can do on router R1, 192.168.255.1. I can ping outside, ping. This is subnet which my interface router R1 is connected, ping 192.168.1.1. But I cannot ping further. Then I need to have route, because this router doesn't know where this IP, where to go. Show IP route. I don't have default route. Let's do it. Conf t IP route 000 000 G02 192.168.255.1. Ping 192.168.1.1. Success. Ping 888. Okay, so I can even ping Google. That is good. So we have connectivity. We can proceed with OSPF configuration. Conf t router OSPF 100 router ID 111 network. I will enable with one command 10.0.0.0 255 255 255 area 0. It will enable OSPF on interfaces within this subnet. To show IP interface brief. So it will enable OSPF on these 2 interfaces. I'm not going to enable on this one. I have default route to the outside, so it's good. Let's just then verify. Show IP protocols. OSPF process 100, router ID, a number of areas, and routing for networks. Everything is good. Conf t router R2 OSPF 100 router ID 222 network 10.12.0.0 0 and network 172.16.12.0. show IP OSPF neighbors, show IP OSPF neighbors. We have neighbor adjacency with router R1, and router R1 is DR with priority 1. Let's go to, let's just do also show IP protocols. So you can see process 100, router ID, number of areas, 2, routing for networks. Okay, let's go to layer 3 switch D1, conf T, router OSPF 100, router ID 12, 12, 12, 12. I'm gonna enable OSPF per interface. Interface G00, IP OSPF 100, area 1, and interface G01, IP OSPF 100, area 1. Show IP OSPF neighbors. We have adjacency, show IP protocol. We have everything is good, enabled on interfaces, and show IP route. And we have already our 2 routes. Let's go to R3. A router OSPF 100 route. I'm not gonna do this network. Let's do per interface. Interface G00, IP OSPF 100, area 0, interface G01, IP OSPF 100, area 2. Okay, and the last one. Enable show conf T, router OSPF 100, router ID. This is going to be 23, 23, 23, 23. Interface G00, IP OSPF 100, area 2, and interface G01. Area 2, and show IP OSPF neighbors. As you can see, neighbor ID is the highest IP on the app interfaces. We don't have loopback on this, so it's gonna take IP of the highest IP on the interface. I'm gonna fix it. Router OSPF 100, router OSPF 100, router ID, and it's gonna be 333. And it says that I need to reset OSPF process. So IP protocols, we still have old one running, so I need to do clear IP OSPF process to reset and to set new. So IP protocols, as you can see, it's new now, and let's go and see here. And we already have a new one. This one is gonna disappear once timer reach 0. Okay, and one more, show IP OSPF interface brief. So we have our interface, process ID, area on this interface, network or IP address and subnet, mask, cost on the interface, and state DR. Okay, then let's check our routes. Show IP route. We have routes to all our networks: 12, 13, 16, 12, 16, 23, 16100. Let's do like this, OSPF. So 12, 13, 13, 12 to these two, and 12, 16, 12, and 16100, 172, 16, 12, and 172, 16, 100. So we have, and we have costs 5, 4, 2, 3. Let's check this one. 172, 16, 100, 0, 24 has cost 1 because each link has cost 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and in total it's 5. This OSPF calculates cost for link with formula which says that reference bandwidth divided by bandwidth on the interface. All our interfaces are gigabits, and the default reference bandwidth is 100 megabits. So when I divide 100 to 1000, I will get 1 because I need to round the result to the closest number. That is not good because all costs for links from 100 megabit per second, which is fast Ethernet, and above gigabit, 10 gigabit is gonna be 1. To fix this, we need to change auto cost reference bandwidth. Then, for example, if I set auto cost from 100 megabit, reference bandwidth from 100 megabit to, let's say, 10 gigabit, then when I divide 10 gigabit to 1 gigabit, I'm gonna get 10. If I divide to 10 gigabit to 10 gigabit, I'm gonna get 1. And if I divide 10 gigabit to 100 megabit, I'm gonna get 100. So in that case, I will have some differences. So let's do it. For now, we remember that we have cost 5. Let's change router OSPF 100, auto cost reference bandwidth, then it's in megabit per second. I'm gonna do 10,000, which is 10 gigabit. Let's do it here. Let's go to router R3. Let's go to router R1, and you need to change it if you want to change it on all routers in your OSPF domain. Router R2. And the last one, switch D1. Okay, let's check our route now. So IP route. And now you can see that it's 50. So as I said, 10,000 divided by 1,000 is 10. So 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 is, and plus 10 is 50. And you also can change reference cost for interface in OSPF, manually configure it on interface if you want to do some manipulation. Let's change cost on this link to, let's say, 50. So we got 50 now, and if we change it to 50, we will get 90 cost for this route, 90. So let's do it. Interface G01, IP OSPF cost 50. Let's see. Show IP route OSPF. And now it's 90. As I said, 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, 40, and plus 50, 90. And next, let's do passive interface. On this layer 3 switches D1 and D2, we have hosts connected, and these subnets are also advertised into OSPF. But I want these switches don't send hello packets and don't receive hello packets on this interface. insecure, like security reason, because I don't want somebody to listen, I don't want somebody to connect off router or something. So let's do it. We will make these interfaces passive, so they will not send hello packets and will not receive hello packets. Conf t router OSPF 100 and then passive interface G01. Show IP protocols. You can see the result in this command. Passive interface. Okay, 01. Let's go to D1, conf t router OSPF router OSPF 100 passive interface G01. Show IP protocols. Passive interface G01. Now I have default route configured on router R1. So I want for hosts to be able to ping also outside network. For that I need to for them to know where is default for these routers R1, D1, R2, R3, D2. I want them to know where is default route, where to send packets if they don't have a route in the routing table. Show IP route OSPF. For now I don't have default route in my routing table, but I have it configured here. So I can advertise this default route into OSPF domain, and that can be done with command default information originate. And let's see. So I checked here, show IP again, OSPF route. Show IP route. Okay, and let's see. Okay, I already have it. So default route to 0000 via 172.16.12.2. This next one, that is good. Let's check ping 192.168.255.150. This is outside interface of my router R1. This is this IP. I can ping. Let's do this one. I cannot ping. The problem is that this router this one, it doesn't know where this IP address, so IP interface brief, where this IP is located, so it doesn't know where to reply. To fix it, I will enable NAT on my router R1, and then this will fix this problem. Conf t IP access list standard 1 permit 172.16.00.00.255.255 and permit 10.000.0.255.255.255. So I'm permitting all my internal, let's say, IP addresses which are in my network. Then we need to configure NAT, IP NAT inside source list 1 interface G02 overload. And interface G02, I need to specify which interface is outside, which is inside. IP NAT outside. Interface G01, IP NAT inside. Interface G00, also IP NAT inside. Let's see if we can do it now. Success. Show IP NAT translation, and we have translation. So then let's check outside, I can do it, and I probably will do it from the host. Yes, so I have connectivity from my host all the way to the internet. And let's see here, Cisco, ping, and it is successful also here. So we configured multi-area OSPF, we configured changed auto cost or default reference bandwidth, verified OSPF, verified connectivity, and we configured also connectivity to the outside from our hosts. And the last thing, we can also check timers. So IP OSPF. So IP OSPF interface G00. So for this interface G00 switch D1, we have default hello 10, dead timer 40, and wait timer 40. Let's just change it. Conf T interface G00 IP OSPF, and we have option where it is, hello interval, and you can change it from 1 to 65. I want to change it 65,000. I want to change it to 5, and I want to change also dead interval, and this one is dead interval to 10. Now we're gonna lose adjacency, because as you know, for OSPF, very important that neighboring routers have the same timers on the link. Let's wait for them to lose adjacency. And one more important thing, that that interval, if you want to change timers, never configure that interval less than a hello timer, because once that interval reach to 0, or it will think that the neighboring router is dead. And if your hello timer is less than that interval, you will never form neighbor adjacency. So as you see, we lost our router neighboring, show IP OSPF neighbors. We don't have it. So let's go to router R2 and configure the same timers on this link G01. Conf T interface G01 IP OSPF hello interval 5 and dead interval 10. So IP OSPF neighbors. As you can see, our adjacency restored. This is everything I wanted to show you for today for configuring multi-area OSPF. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel with the notification bell on and show your support by hitting like button. I hope to see you soon in my next videos, but for now just goodbye and see you soon.